An early morning for me. Let's go. Who's going to be the guest? I imagine either Fox or Moser. Wait, what? Yet again? Yeah, due to recording arrangements. Okay. So, Japanese voices again for this. Fair enough. So it's not just Feixiao. Okay. Because yesterday I saw the post relating to concerns about Feixiao's VA's social media presence, like their accounts disappearing, and people wondering the reason as to why. It seems like it's more than just them. Fair enough. This is a little worrying.
武術への造形の深さを語るなら誰もが彼女の名を挙げるだろう極限まで鍛えた肉体を持ち
But yeah, it's Fox who's here, but that's not the point.
部会と称されている威風堂々生き天をつくその名は天撃将軍飛翔
The only issue is depending on what her
そして
kit
今日のゲ
does.
ストは
Ah boy,
こちらの正気
you're in a lot of danger.
この番組に呼んでいただけるなんて光栄です。
いやいや飛翔将軍の幕僚と医師と料理人を一度に招待できるなんて
Be careful that tea doesn't have laxatives in.
ただ4人で庭園美玉ができると思ってたんだが
一人3役くらいこなせないと話になりませんからね。
で普段は何人分の給料をもらってるんだ
一人分ですが、ああ、だからこんな大役を僕に我ながら出世したものですね。
昇級さんは面白いね。では本日の主役を紹介しよう。飛翔は遵守の運命を歩む風属性のキャラクターだ。この戦い方を知り尽くした猛将はその凄まじい力で悪を打ち最悪を鎮めている。飛翔の通常攻撃は銃剣で敵単体に風属性ダメージを与える。戦闘スキルでは斧を使い敵単体に風属性ダメージを与え即座に添付による追加攻撃を1回発動するんだ。特定の奇跡を覚醒すると
And there's follow-up. Okay, so her team comp's obviously going to be involving Robin, potentially Topaz, and Aventurine's the main supportive, like, healer/shielder who does follow-up himself.
飛翔はメインターゲットに追加攻撃を発動する。そして彼女の余ダメージが数ターンの間アップするんだ。この効果は
So my account's not necessarily the best prepped in order to even house a Feixiao.
飛行というチャージが存在する。味方が2回攻撃を行うと飛翔は飛行を獲得できる。そして6層溜まると必殺技を発動できるんだ。
これで勝ったも同然です。軽減将軍に言わせれば飛翔の出番だですね。
必殺技では
There's a huge difference between his portrayal of personality in the voice of the Japanese version and the English. The delivery is so different, man.
その後最後の一撃を叩き込む。必殺技の発動中、飛翔は戦列陣部と俯瞰焦点の2種類の攻撃を使い分けるんだ。
I saw people showing concern about the idea of Feixiao's lines not being recorded yesterday due to the fact that she's, you know, things just seem to be off with the scheduling of these. Logic to me would seemingly dictate that the story is recorded in different segregated like either in one solid recording session for certain patches, or they're in multiple sessions within like a set amount of time. So those are organised well in advance. Meanwhile, stuff like this, the promo material, is recorded at different sections and closer to when it's actually needed. And if it's recorded closer to when it's needed, then it's less of a if something abruptly comes up for the VAs, then of course they're not going to be able to do it.
弱点撃破状態にある敵と弱点撃破状態にない敵に高いダメージを与えられるぞ。
If the story hasn't been recorded in time, then that is a concern. That wolf thing is, well, fox thing is still so cool. Why? Why is she about to murder them? Oh, for God's sake. Rip.
引き寄せた敵はまとめて攻撃でき、戦闘に入った後は各ウェーブ開始時に敵全体に必ず会心になる風属性ダメージを与える。この秘技のダメージ倍率は引き寄せた敵が多いほど
Her and Firefly can have a beer of a murdering Trotters. Let's go.
飛翔は一定総数の飛行を獲得する。特定の奇跡を覚醒すれば戦闘開始時にも
But yeah, the ult build upon this woman because it seems to be tied to follow-ups is
発動しなかった場合、飛行獲得のための
Yeah.
攻撃回数が1加算されるんだ。まとめると、飛翔は主に必殺技でダメージを与える。そして高頻度で行動する味方と攻撃頻度の高い飛翔を組み合わせば、より早く飛行をため必殺技で大ダメージを与えられるというわけだ。
飛行は聖宮軍の象徴。そして彼女もかの真珠のように勝利をもたらしてくれるのです。
無敵の将軍は準備を欠かさない。飛翔は秘技を発動して戦闘に入り、秘技と奇跡の効果によって
just her match, okay.
獲得した。ついで美月なのかの戦闘スキルにより飛翔の速度がアップ。さらに飛翔の攻撃で美月なのかのチャージが満タンに。敵が大挙してやってきたが、飛翔にとっては上辺ばかりの勢いだ。戦闘スキルを使い自身の追加攻撃ですぐに一体仕留めた。彼女の攻撃によって美月なのかも追加攻撃を発動。さらに飛翔の追加攻撃を誘発。そしてチャージが満タンになった美月なのかが動く。味方の流れるような攻撃で飛翔の飛行の総数が上昇。飛行が溜まった。覚悟しなさい。飛翔が必殺技を発動。まずは敵を弱点撃破状態にしてから銃剣に切り替え追い打ちをかける。
The flexibility of swapping the weapon strikes is neat.
魚肉のように切り裂かれミンチになった。
Rest in pieces.
にしてもこんな戦い方だとやっぱり頼りになる医者がそばにいないとだな。そんな医者の昇級さん、よければ私のことも見てくれないか。
顔色が悪く羽はパサパサ、そして太り気味で血気不足。どう見ても働きすぎですね。適度に休息を取り体を動かせば肉質も良くなるでしょう。
肉質？
ああ、すみません。つい料理人視点で見てしまいました。動物は調理のために観察する機会がめったになかったので思わず。
近づかないでくれ。
Rest in pieces, bird. A part of me really wants to bring Feixiao home. The other part is thinking logically and is like, I don't have an account cut out for this because that means I'd need probably Aventurine or some sort of other sustain that has follow-up capability. I could manage it otherwise. It seems like Moza, based on the fact that they keep showing him in her team comp, has capability supporting her. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Either way, it is a concern that obviously the English voice actors can't make the arrangements for some reason. There's some sort of issue with organising it. Hopefully it's resolved sooner rather than later and it doesn't impact the story update. We'll see though. I'm not going to get in a massive huff if certain people can't record their lines. I hope a bunch of people aren't quitting though. I hope that it's potentially just a mismanagement of time or there's an event or something, who knows. We'll find out maybe if we're lucky. I doubt it though. It really depends on what it is. If someone leaves the job role, then we'll find out. If they aren't and it's just an event, then we don't really need to know.